Hey guys, Coach Ashworth here, and today I have an offensive set. This is inspired by Bill Self at Kansas, and like any coach, we are all good borrowers of other people's plays. So we took the basic action of this elevator screen. Now, as teams started to scout and watch us more on film, we did make adjustments throughout the year. So I will show you a few wrinkles that we added in as counters as teams start to scout you and understand your playbook a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get started with this first clip. Now it's going to start in a box action. Now you don't have to start it with this lineup. Sometimes you can start your lower guards out on the wing or in the corners, but we like to start it in a box set. That just works better for us. Now, it's going to start with a dribble entry. You can go right, you can go left. It depends on where your shooter is. You always want to go opposite of your best shooter, and our best shooter is on that opposite block. So it starts with an up screen. Now, on that, we would have liked our kid to dribble a little bit lower and look for that screen first. That's the first option. Now, as he reverses it, we're going to clear to the other side, and here's the elevator action. Your shooter on the opposite block is going to come through the gates. As he comes through, you want those screeners to close the elevator doors, get an open look for a good shooter. So just a quick hitter action to get your shooter going. Now, what's good about this game, and you're going to see in the next clip, our kid makes that shot. So that's really good, and that kind of sets up the next action. So now teams are going to start to realize we're running some elevator screens. Now in this one, instead of setting that up screen, our shooter is now going to go through the elevator at the top. Now it's important, our counter to this, our opposite guard on the low block, he's not there anymore. He's kind of shaded out to the wing, and you'll see why. As we send that shooter up through the elevator, we clear out the whole baseline. So they're really worried about that shooter, and now you have a good driver who can attack baseline and has a lot of room to operate. So that was just a good counter to that original elevator action. Now let's go to another set, very similar set, same thing, we clear to the other side. Now in this one, and as I slow it down, I thought that kid made a poor read. So they do a good job of not letting him through the elevator. So we would want him to curl on this. He gives too much space on this cut as he's coming off this double screen. If you can't go through the elevator and he's chasing you, that kid should have curled right to the elbow for an open shot. So if they do chase you, that's an adjustment you can make, that you can have that guard curl that double screen. So again, they guarded it well, and sometimes it's going to happen, but that was just an adjustment. We would have told that kid as we were watching film, hey, curl that and come to the elbow for a jumper. Now this is the last action. When a team really starts to know the sets and overplay that elevator screen, here's a set that you can do on the other side. Now our kid actually kind of messes this up. He dribbles to the wrong side. He dribbles left. So that up screen's happening. He's on the wrong side. Now he quickly figures out, uh-oh, I need to be on the other side. Now, when we're running this counter, we actually want our shooter to go a little early. And I'm gonna show you why. We don't want him to wait for this screen. We want him to get out a little early, and that's okay. He gets out a little early and draws some attention. And now on the backside, we have this whole area cleared out. We have all this attention on the other side, and we set this kid up for a back door. So that's just a nice counter that you can add if they're really paying attention to your shooter on the backside. So there you have it. Again, those are plays, again, from Bill Self at Kansas. We've added a few wrinkles to it, but that's just a good way to get, maybe your best shooter an open three early in the game, and then later on in the season have some counters to that action. So again, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. What else would you like me to review or maybe show on some offense or defensive sets? And again, thanks for watching.